Bill, not a Western Spy here. Today, we are going to be taking a 3-mile run in an M40 gas mask. This is a replacement filter from Canadian Preparedness. I forgot what the brand is, but it's a bit thicker than the original M40 filter. This thing is going to be quite hard to breathe in. And tomorrow, I will be filming the M50 test. Both 3-mile runs, but I want to give myself about a day of rest. I do run 3 miles a day, but I don't normally run 6 miles a day, so that's why I'm going to be filming this in 2 separate parts.
I'm not sure how good the camera quality is, or the sound quality at all, but we're gonna head out now. Alright guys, we're outside now. Normally it takes me about 20 minutes and 30 seconds to run 3 miles, but there are downhills on this course. I don't like running downhill. It's messed up my knees before. So I am going to be walking down those hills as I normally do when I train. So it's going to be a lot slower. The point is to just cover the distance using this mask. Plus, I can't get enough air in through this mask normally. It's just the way gas masks are. You have to embrace that fact. But I'm going to try my best to get 3 miles. Let's go. So just running up not a very steep hill, about 100 yards. I'm already out of breath. I can tell this is gonna go very well. I'm gonna be leaving this footage running. I'm gonna run 6 laps, which is around what it takes to run 4 miles. I'll come by, stop the camera footage every single time, and give an update. Alright, so after lap 1, that actually wasn't the worst. But keep in mind, I had to slow my pace down to go downhill here. So I'm actually just going to carry my camera with me. It took about 4 minutes. So 4 minutes, half a mile. My normal mile time, keep in mind without the walking and stuff, is about 5 minutes, 46 seconds. So already I can tell this is a lot slower, but I'm gonna keep running. Oh god. Alright, so we have reached a somewhat downhill point. I don't know if you can hear it back there, but there's enough sweat in here where when I talked, the kind of hiss of the air coming out, or air going in actually. Air takes the path of least resistance. So there's something with less resistance in this filter. The air is going to come through there, and you don't want that. So I find it's best just not to talk while wearing a gas mask. It's sweaty. So it looks like some of my footage didn't record there, but I reached the street. I was pretty out of breath. Now, back on the trail, starting another lap. But after that, maybe 100-meter walk, I already feel pretty good. Keep running again, so let's go. We've reached the downhill once again. I think we're on lap 3. So almost halfway through. I'm gonna walk down this hill. The seal keeps breaking. So that's about 1.5 miles, guys. Starting not to feel so good towards the end there, but it's only halfway done. I promised 3 miles. So back at the trail, and I've pretty much caught my breath. Not totally, but I'm here. It's time to start running. It's like made it to the downhill once again. I'm gonna walk a little bit. I'm gonna resume. This is the 4th lap. So after I finish this one, 2 more to go, and I can be done for the day. Almost to the end. On the fourth lap. I am running at a snail's pace. Also, this thing keeps falling down. I'm trying to adjust it. Oh god. Oh. Alright. I started running about 12:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is now 12:31, meaning I've run about 2 miles in 20 minutes. 10 minutes a mile. It's pretty slow for me. I still got 1 mile left to go. Let's try it. Even after adjusting the mask, the pressure still breaks momentarily, especially on the up and down action. I don't have the best experience with gas masks. I only own them. Never had the training them or anything. So if anyone down in the comments knows how to stop that action of it doing that, tell me. If I'm wearing it too loose, if I wear it any tighter, I'm gonna start getting lightheaded, so yeah, I don't really know. Alright guys, we've reached an uphill of the road once again. Time to run. This sucks. I am seriously running low on oxygen, guys. Heart rate seems normal. It's just, I can't breathe. Okay. A little better. I'll check in with you guys back at the trail. So, back at the bridge. If I want to make 3 miles in 30 minutes, I have to run this last half mile in about 4 minutes. We're gonna try it. Not much time for a break here, but I had to take a short one. I don't know if I said it before. This sucks. Mad respect for anyone in the service that has to try to do their duties in one of these. I mean, granted, they use the M50, which I've already worn it before. I use it a lot. It's so much easier to breathe in than this thing. Canister gas mask, jeez. All right, guys, final leg of the last lap. Almost there. Alright guys, that's it for 3 miles. See you back at the home. Unreal.
Back at the homestead. As I said multiple times through that run, that absolutely sucked. This thing did not let me get enough air in. When I took it off, that was the best breath of fresh air I've ever gotten. Normally the air quality in the Bay Area isn't the best, but it just rained and it was slightly drizzling, so I was afraid that my phone would get wet, but that was just clear air. Felt so good to take this thing off. This is the worst out of the two. This thing obviously breathes better. It was designed that way, and it is true, because I have worn this for like an hour before I took it off, put this thing on. This felt like the freshest breath of air. So excited to see how this one goes tomorrow, but I've done my 3 miles for today. So we are outside once again.
and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's actually drizzling constantly, so there's no way I am not gonna get wet. I have put these M40 outserts over the M50 just to block my eyes. It looks very dumb. It's just Gorilla Tape. It actually doesn't block my vision that much besides down here, but yeah, I'm gonna go now. All right, back in the downhill. Let's walk. We made it. Feel pretty good. Back at the bridge. So, I'm not really having many problems breathing, but the problem I am having is I'm starting to get cold. It's a little colder today, and there's just a constant mist in the air. So, that kind of sucks, but I can live with that. Return to the bridge. So one thing I will say is I can feel my sweat inside of this mask accumulating and making it slide around more. Besides that, so far so good. Mile and a half line coming up. 1.5 miles complete. Back at the bridge. Let's go for lap number 4. So, we have reached downhill and this run is almost over. We're more than halfway at any rate. Lap 4. Lap 4 is done. Honestly, that wasn't the worst. I say that wasn't the worst compared to the M40, but still isn't great by any means. 2 more laps, 1 more mile. We have returned. Downhill. I'm gonna do a quick time check. All right, boys. Almost 1 lap left. Not doing so bad. I get a lot of air in, so I don't think there's much time to recover. Final lap about to begin. I can feel the moisture inside this mask. Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what it's all about. One last leg to go, then I can be done with this. I go back to running like a normal person. No mask. Final leg beginning now. Lap 6. You know, I don't actually feel that bad. I don't have to stop or anything. I can just walk right home. Which is better than M40. Because at the M40 I had to stop for about 5 minutes to catch my breath. Yeah. Yeah, it looks a lot worse.